Back in the spring of 2017, I looked at the YouTube history content and decided that I could do better, starting a history-themed YouTube channel called eStory. It was a passion project, but in order to sustain itself, it would have to receive a decent amount of views. I had a lot of ideas about the content, so this was not a problem. The main question was what style and structure of the videos I would use in order to make them watchable. There are series I like, called Extra History, which are quite popular. If my channel would also feature simple yet vivid illustrations and the plot centered around characters, it would be successful. So I picked a fascinating story about a man who almost managed to kill Hitler. I wrote the script, created the drawings, optimized and uploaded. Now it was time to get all the views and subs. However, instead of getting some 1,000 subscribers, I only got some. In fact, I got only 2. In hindsight, it was hardly a surprise. I couldn't draw and had no skills in video editing. For example, this amazing piece of footage was done with screen capture. After having contemplated for a while, I thought I had found the problem. You see, the thing was that the story of the video was in itself interesting but unknown, and people weren't searching for it. So my next video would correct that mistake and be about the most popular historical subject, World War II. I had always felt that there was something not fully right with the French bashing and looked deeper into this with a video about the French plan to win the Second World War. Same style, different topic. It fared better, getting me 45 subscribers. After some more contemplating, I decided I should try a different approach. A YouTuber called CGP Grey is quite successful, and if his explain videos about voting systems could get so much traction, I figured his approach was better than anything I was doing. So an explain video would be next up. It would explain why some countries are monarchies and others are not. They are distributed seemingly at random, but I would make sense of it by placing them into a logical system, just as Gray does. In the same time, I would touch the history of the entire planet, but as the planet was so large, the video had to be cut in 2 parts. New format, same style. Both parts got me 57 subscribers. Then, as part of another project, I translated a video about Estonian ancestry, not hoping it would do well. And it didn't, gaining 31 subs. By this time, I had been making videos part-time for half a year, and people were spending roughly the same time watching my videos as I had spent making them. And the success rate was going down. So perhaps it was time to reconcile with the fact that YouTube was a cruel and unforgiving place for starting creators and cut down my expectations. No, it was time to upgrade them. Tenfold. The new plan was I would make 3 videos with each of them increasing my subscriber count 10 times and netting me 100,000 subscribers in total. I had upgraded my video making skills and had developed a successful style of animated map videos for my other channel. First, I would make the second video of the Brilliant Plan series, which would be about the German plan to win the Battle of Atlantic. I would put a lot of production value into it, which would make it stand out and reach 1,000 subscribers. Then I would translate the Estonian War of Independence video from the other channel. It had a very niche subject, but the animation was decent and it would help me reach 10,000 subs. The next video would use the same animated map style, but be about the best topic for this type of videos, the Eastern Front of World War II. And you can probably guess the results. The Battle of Atlantic was the same old style, but better quality. It gained 27 subs. Estonian War of Independence video was in a totally new format and a lot of time had been sunk into it. It got me more subs than the other videos combined, 425, but it was 25 times less than what was planned. However, just as my channel was becoming 1 year old, it exploded, and within days, the number of my subscribers exceeded 10,000 and reached 30,000 in the next 2 months. And it was not my last video that caused it. It was the video about the French plan to win the war. Now, my channel had a small audience, and it was time to drop the Eastern Front video on them. However, due to the amount of the information it had to cover, I divided it into 4 parts. An unexpected problem emerged when I learned that due to the defeats, the Red Army Corps level was abolished in late 1941 and was only restored in 1943, which meant that for that period, the number of the units whose location I had to track had increased more than 5 times, and I needed to spend a lot of time trying to chase these pesky divisions. With the help of the comment section, however, I could find the necessary data. As of now, I have spent more than 200 hours making the Eastern Front 1942 video, but it needs some 50 to 100 hours of more work. So none of the plans I made really worked. Were they useless? Well, the worst thing about being a beginner YouTuber is that you don't know if you are making progress or not. For example, the video that is responsible for the success of this channel is about the French plan. However, during the first 10 months of its existence, it got less than 1% of the views it has now. When you have to put a lot of time and effort without receiving feedback about its success or lack thereof, you'd better have a good game plan. Now let's see what are the plans for the future. I invite you to check out the Easter egg creation tree. First we'll have the animated map branch, which begins with the Eastern Front and branches out to the Western Front and the pre-Barbarossa branches. Then there are the plan videos I plan to expand upon. For example, Germany in World War I. And there are also some country histories, with the Russian history having a separate branch. It is not set in stone, as it may come up that some topics do not make a good material for a video, and there may be some new ideas. The map videos take a lot of time, and I would alternate making 1 or 2 shorter videos between them. In addition, I plan to make some subscriber milestone specials that cover some topics of opportunity. So who chooses which of these videos will get done? Well, you do. If you have a strong wish for a video on a specific topic, you can vote for it on my Patreon. It also offers early access to the content and other amazing prizes, such as ad block absolution. You can check out the progress of the channel. Here is my first video and here is the latest.